Hey, welcome back to the game. I actually just blanked out on what it was called for a second. But, so I think I understand what's happening now. We're like discovering where each of the paths went, because I think I'm the only person left of the Finches. And we did Molly last episode. So, that means, guess we're gonna do one of the other grandparents of mine, I guess. So let's go. Wait, did I get everything out? Oh, I guess I got everything out of there.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
So Edie's grandma, I assume.
When we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Huh. That makes sense.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Yeah.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
This is pretty old back.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Built that. Oh, wow, that was a boat. That's how it sunk.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Okay. So Molly died.
Odin
So we
Finch
got
was
meat
the
last
first
time.
to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Okay. So
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
that's all we know about Odin, I guess. Okay, I'm not gonna go out yet. Yeah, I can't anyways. Pill container. You can tell this. It's an older person's room. Built 1937. I can't
When
read
Edie
it. I
told
think
people
Owen
Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. So I'm filling in all the gaps and everything. Okay. I'm thinking. Oh wait.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
He won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of a little forest fire.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
She looks great for her age.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
It was interesting. It's a carpet.
It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in this bathroom. By Sven and Edith Finch. Subtle. Very subtle.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Don't go through yet. Oh, you went through. I was gonna look at some other stuff.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
This is a heck of a house. It has all these secret passages. It's pretty neat. He's got rope blocking it off. Cigarettes. Sam. Who is that? Okay, so Sam is another one of the kids back then. Huh. I thought maybe there's gonna be something up there since I could go up so high. But there's not. So I guess I'm obeying this rope. Can't pass. Oh, that's Fort Sam and Fort Calvin. Calvin is also one of the kids.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
This is a neat bedroom. Calvin. 1950 to 1961. So he was 11. Oh, we're gonna go on his adventure.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Swinging simulator.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh. That's sad. Oh, I'm controlling both legs.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day,
Norwegian
he
accent.
finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe
I'm trying
he'd
to go all the
still
way
be
around.
here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Oh. Well, I did it.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Huh.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I feel like everyone's tried at some point to do that. So Sam's on the other side. He died in 83, so he made it 33 years. That's still not great. Wow. Wow.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh. Calvin stops there. That's sad. Is there nothing for Sam? Huh. Okay. Oh, over here. Whoa. That's pretty cool. That's dope.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
I'm gonna go in here first.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So Barbara, who's that? That's another one of the kids. We'll get to Sam.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Dreadful stories with Bart. Guest starring
Of all the
Barbara
stories
Finch.
people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired
Old
by
Jack
Mark.
here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Sad.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Jesus.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Oh, he's not dead, okay.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
There was a lot all on that one
She
side.
reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent. She found Rick's crutch and imagined the
Can't
worst.
play this. Why was he on a crutch?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Just walking around with the crutch. Best weapon.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb,
Crutch.
have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Really? Again?
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Through here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Window.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Let's go down here then. I thought I was checking on him. Is this all real? Like, this actually happened? Not like real life, I mean like in the game. Oh,
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
it's neat. It's like I'm actually playing Halloween. This Lori, the baby singing everything.
At the door, she heard whispering. coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
So if this is true, they made a comic out of it, is beyond screwed up.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah. Huh. She's like a pop culture icon, I guess, around the time. Look at this. Penelope something. Burger, I don't know. Barbara Finch. Huh.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Naturally. I guess there's nothing else here.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I'm gonna head up here first.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Guess I won't. Yeah, I might go in here again. I just want to see one thing.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Okay, so his ending won't be in here. Oh, that sounds terrible. I got a little turn around. Sorry there. Oh yeah, well, I guess we'll pick up next episode with the music box. If you liked, like, subscribe. See you next time.